In this series, we'll be constructing Ash's ultimate team if he was a champion specialising in one specific type of Pokemon, using Pokemon Ash has caught or bonded with in the past. To check out the previous episodes, click the playlist in the video description. And now, in this video, we'll investigate what if Ash was a Rock-type champion. Be sure to let me know the team that you'd give Ash in the comments below, and also be sure to smash the subscribe button. Our goal is 38,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and I'd be so grateful to have your help to get us there. Thank you all so much, and without further ado, let's hop straight into it. The first member of Ash's ultimate Rock-type team will be Ash's Lycanrock. Lycanrock is undeniably the strongest Rock-type Pokemon that Ash has ever owned, being the ace of his team in Alola, and also being the Pokemon to finally win Ash a Pokemon League after almost 25 years. Lycanrock's absolute strength was displayed in its Grand Trial battle against Nanu, where it defeated 3 of Nanu's powerful Pokemon in a row. Lycanrock has a super close bond with Ash, and now that they've managed to master its red-eyed state, Lycanrock is at absolute peak power. Its counter is so incredibly powerful that it's even able to counter a counter. That's crazy. And hey, Lycanrock has a ton of experience with Z-moves too, so Z-moves are always an option for the team's gimmick. Lycanrock is just super reliable and skilled in battles, so it makes perfect sense to have on this team. The second member of the team will be Ash's Gigalith. Ash caught a Roggenrola in Unova that later evolved into a Boldore, and now it's going to evolve again into a Gigalith for this team. As much as it hurts to say, Boldore was not really that special in terms of battling abilities, since it lost a lot of important battles. But that's exactly why I want to give it the spotlight on this team. It deserves to evolve and become an absolute tank. I mean, we've seen how powerful Gigalith can be in the anime before. Ash's Boldore was already tanky, especially with its sturdy ability, so it's gonna be a whole new level after evolving. This might be a bit too specific, but I personally think that Ash should tutor Gigalith so it learns the move Meteor Beam. That's one of the strongest Rock-type moves, and because of that, it takes time to charge up as a trade-off. But with Gigalith's sturdy ability and tanky, bulky nature, I bet it could pull it off every time, because when it's charging the move up, it's not as if the opponent is going to have the power to interrupt it. The third spot on the team goes to Ash's Mega Tyranitar. Ash hatched and raised a baby Larvitar in Johto before leaving it behind with its mother at Mount Silver. Ash and Larvitar had such a close bond, with Ash helping Larvitar to overcome its anxieties and begin becoming stronger and more confident. That was so long ago that Larvitar is probably now a fully evolved Tyranitar, and it's definitely old enough and mature enough to join Ash's side once again. Tyranitar will be absolutely huge, bulky and powerful, since we saw those attributes in its mother. Look at how huge she is. She may as well be the Godzilla of the Pokemon world. And for the main gimmick of the team, I want Ash to Mega Evolve Tyranitar. Like I said, they already have such a close bond, so it makes perfect sense for them to unlock Mega Evolution using that bond. Mega Tyranitar would have the Sandstream ability, which summons sandstorms. The whole team is made up of Rock-type Pokemon, so the sandstorms wouldn't harm the team at all. It'd only harm the opponent's Pokemon, which is a major advantage. So overall, Tyranitar joining Ash's Rock-type champion team is perfect in my opinion, because it would make up for it not being part of the team in Johto. And let's be honest, we all know how busted Mega Evolution is in the anime. The fourth member of Ash's Rock-type champion team will be Ash's Archaeops. In the Black and White anime, Ash bonded with a newly revived Archon. Ash and his Pokemon calmed her down, they fed her, they taught her how to fly, and they protected her from Team Rocket. Archon even evolved into Archaeops under Ash's care, before then heading off into the wild with some other Archaeops. Archaeops really bonded with Ash and all of his Pokemon, and there is no reason for Ash not to reunite with her and ally with her once again. Archaeops was incredibly powerful, already knowing moves like Dragon Breath. She was a crazily quick learner and was super speedy too. On a team like this, where the majority of the Pokemon are slow moving, tanky land dwellers, having an aggressive, airborne speedster like Archaeops would be absolutely perfect. It would really balance the team composition. Ash and Archaeops made great friends. They genuinely had an amazing bond. Also, doesn't Archaeops just look like an Ash Pokemon? It really gives off those Ashy Boy vibes to me. So for all of these reasons, Archaeops would be an incredible member of the team. The 5th Pokemon on this team will be Ash's Aerodactyl. I'm sure many of you are thinking, huh? Another rock and flying type fossil Pokemon? And you are right, but I don't see it like that. There's some key differences. So let's have a quick recap. In the original series, Ash was kidnapped by this ancient, powerful Aerodactyl, and Ash's Charmeleon even evolved into Charizard to try and rescue him. It was a huge, iconic moment that I still remember so fondly. But even after evolving into Charizard, Aerodactyl still dominated, and the only reason that it let go of Ash was because the singing Jigglypuff accidentally put it to sleep by singing a song nearby. The reason that I mentioned all of this is that Aerodactyl is one of the very few Pokemon who absolutely dominated and outclassed Ash in every way possible. Ashy Boy utterly and miserably failed to deal with Aerodactyl. He was only rescued because of Jigglypuff. So I think Ashy Boy has major unfinished business with Aerodactyl. I think he should encounter it again, battle it, catch it, and train it. He should tame the ancient beast that outclassed him all that time ago. Just like Archaeops, Aerodactyl is another speedy flyer, which adds even more balance to the team's composition. We've seen countless times how truly powerful this species can be in the anime. Todd Snap even said that Aerodactyl is thought to be a legendary Pokemon. I just know that Ash would be able to tame it and draw out its true strength. And I bet that Aerodactyl and Archaeops would be best buds and sparring partners too. It would be awesome. The 6th and final member of Ash's Ultimate Rock-type team is Ash's Riparia. In the banned original series episode, The Legend of Dratini, Ash watched a Rhyhorn and really wanted to catch one. But as he threw the Pokeball, a herd of Tauros stampeded past, and the Pokeball caught a Tauros instead. And then it was later revealed that this happened 30 times, with the Tauros herd constantly getting in the way of Ash catching a Rhyhorn. So our boy clearly wants to catch a Rhyhorn, because he even accidentally caught 30 Tauros on the path to it. And then Serena taught Ash how to ride a Rhyhorn, so that's even more proof that he has a lot of interest in this Pokemon. So I think Ash should catch a Rhyhorn, and evolve it all the way up into a Riparia. Ash has seen, time and time again, how strong this evolution line is in the anime, and especially how tanky Riparia is too. Having another tank like Riparia could be incredibly helpful. Also, Riparia can learn a ton of electric type moves to counter the team's overwhelming water type weakness. And it can also learn a ton of fire type moves to counter the team's overwhelming steel type and grass type weaknesses. Also, maybe this is too game logic-y, but I think that Ash should teach Riparia the Avalanche move. Avalanche doubles in strength if Riparia was hit by the opponent beforehand. And Riparia is super tanky and slow, so it's very, very likely that it will be hit before every move. So Riparia's Avalanche is going to be another overpowered element to add to the team. So, overall, if Ash was a rock-type champion, I believe his ultimate team would be Lycanrock, Gigalith, Mega Tyranitar, Archaeops, Aerodactyl, and Riparia. To test how strong this team is, I asked 2 of my... Wait, no I didn't. Sadly, Albab, one of my friends who works on these videos with me, can no longer help out with them because he has upcoming exams. So best of luck with your exams, Albab, we're all rooting for you. And so, this segment of the video is in safe hands with my other friend, Gree. So, I asked my friend Gree, who plays Pokemon competitively, to briefly evaluate the team in terms of game logic, to see if it's as viable in the games as it is in the anime. And this is what he said. Gigalith is super tanky and can pack a real punch. Wait, does it even have hands? Whatever. But sadly it's quite slow and has a limited move pool. At least it can set up Stealth Rocks though, and can be switched in to tank physical attacks. Lycanrock is very fast, but slightly fragile on the defensive side, though its Tough Claws ability increases its damage by a fair amount. Mega Tyranitar's ability creates Sandstorms, which raises the special defense of the entire team, and weakens enemies. And also, it does a ton of damage if set up with Dragon Dance. Archaeops is strong, but its ability, Defeatist, actually weakens its stats, which really does suck. But if we try to ignore that, it's really fast and has good attack too. Aerodactyl is super speedy as well, and its ability Rockhead means that it can use powerful recoil moves without, well, facing the recoil. Riparia is a good physical attacker and a good defensive tank, but it's really lacking in both the special and speed departments. So overall, every Pokemon on this team is powerful independently, but as one unified team, it has some major weaknesses, like water types and steel types, and the team really doesn't have too many ways to counter that. So there we have it. I love that despite being a rock type team, we've managed to construct a team with speedsters, tanks, and flyers. I mean, that's pretty cool considering most rock types are just land-loving tanks. Ash has honestly bonded with almost no rock types, so this was an incredibly hard team to come up with, but I'm happy with the results overall. Let me know what Pokemon you think would be on Ash's ultimate rock type team in the comments below. And also let me know what type you want me to cover next. Smash the thumbs up button and subscribe too if you enjoyed. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.